Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Penny. I'm a certified advanced esthetician in Portland, Oregon, and I'm super excited because today we are going to be talking about luxury makeup and all current luxury makeup, and I've got some hits and I've got some misses. And the cool thing about this video is I am actually doing it in collaboration with my really good friend Alli. She is from the channel Allison Chase. She does luxury like nobody's business, and the cool thing about Alli is that not only is she a luxury connoisseur, she knows her Chanel and her Dior like you wouldn't believe, but she's a makeup artist. So she does some really amazing tutorials, you guys. Very, very talented young lady. And I really hope that you will check out her channel and her video when you're done watching this one. I'm gonna start with the hits and we'll do misses interspersed along the way. My first hit is definitely the Labeija X'foundation. Now I use this in my Get Ready With Me, and I had it in the color medium. I did exchange it and I got it in the color medium light. It's pretty drippy and it's gorgeous, guys. The color medium was just a little too dark for me, but this color medium light is very pretty. Now you want to put this on with a brush. It really doesn't work as well when you put it on with your hands, but I'm just trying to show you some colors. What I like about it the most is that it's a super sheer coverage, but it gives you a really good blur, but it definitely looks like your skin. So if you're somebody that doesn't like sheer coverage at all, you probably won't like it. The thing about it is it's weird because it's a sheer coverage, but it somehow perfects your skin. So it's very cool. The other thing is it definitely is hydrating. It feels like bursts of water as you're applying it. So it's very refreshing. It's very summer appropriate. And it definitely feels like you are hydrated for a long time while you're wearing it without being anything overly dewy or anything like that. Just nice hydrated skin. It's a beautiful launch from Chanel. Next hit, and I'm gonna pull from two different brands, same category, and that's bronzer. The first one is going to be from Bare Minerals, and this is their Endless Summer Bronzer, and this one is in Faux Tan. This is relatively new, I believe, at Sephora. And what I like about this, you guys, is it is the perfect mature person's bronzer. It is not too warm. It is not too cool. It has a satin finish, not shimmer, not glitter, and not matte. It's a satin finish, so it gives your skin a little life without any glitter, any shimmer, and it's the right tone. It definitely doesn't go so cool that you look muddy, and it's not so warm that you look orange. It's a beautiful bronzer. It's also relatively sheer, and you can build it up. It's a really pretty, you could wear it on your whole face if you wanted to, which you cannot do that with a lot of bronzers. Now, another bronzer that is hit it out of the park as far as I'm concerned is by Chanel, and this is the Duo Bronzer a Lumiere, and it is a bronzer and highlight. This color is so unique, so different to anything that I own. It's a brown, but it's not a muddy brown. The highlighter is one of those kind of wet and shiny highlighters. It's a kind of a beige champagne color, maybe a little bit of gold in there. This is the bronzer. Do you see how that is just this taupey brown? You actually can swirl them together depending on the amount of luminosity that you want. It's just a beautiful addition to my collection because it's so different for the bronzer. So this is definitely a hit of a recent launch. Okay, let's get to one miss, and it is also a powder. And this is really unfortunate, but this is from La Prairie, and this is their Caviar Powder, and I want to tell you I love La Prairie. I really do love the brand very much, and I loved this powder. I got it and I tested it in the store for I wore it, I put it on, wore it all day before I went back and bought it. Like, I didn't just go buy it. And that first day, I loved it. I got in the car after a long day at work and it still looked great. It has this beautiful luminosity and it isn't powdery, and it also has really great longevity. Okay, so I bought it and I wore it for a couple more days, and the fragrance is so strong. I don't know if I developed a problem with it. By the third time that I wore it, my eyes were constantly like I was having an allergy attack from like hay fever. Sure, it was so heavily fragranced. And I'm not typically super sensitive to fragrance at all, but this literally smells like perfume powder that you would wear for fragrance. I wish La Prairie would remove some of the fragrance from their products, because there are several things that I really love from them, and it's always the fragrance that gets me. I probably should have known, but I was so drawn to the coverage and the finish. So unfortunately, that is a miss. Okay, let's do another hit. This is in lipstick land, and the first one is going to be from Givenchy. This is from their vinyl collection. I'm going to put the specific name, because I know there's a couple vinyls in their collections. First of all, the packaging is just so beautiful and luxe, and I love that they just do it right at Givenchy. I just think that's so beautiful. Now, this is in the color 2. I have it on today. I think it's a gorgeous peachy nude. What I really like about it, it's like a gel slash gloss slash balm. It lasts a really long time on your lips. It feels very hydrating. It is not sticky in any way. And the color is just really, it's just really pretty and fresh. And I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful lipstick that it goes a little bit beyond your basic nude, because there's a little bit more color in there. So that is one of the newer lipsticks that I'm loving. This next one is a little bit different. It is from the Aladdin Collection from MAC, and it is such a pretty pinky nude, leaning very cool. So if you are someone who really likes cool pinks, on the lips, I do think it pulls a little bit more nude than it looks on my white hand, but it is just a beautiful pinky cool nude. And it has that vanilla scent from MAC, and of course, I can't help it. It reminds me so much of Tom Ford, like the Blush Nude, one of those. It smells like Tom Ford, and of course we all know that they're owned by the same company. It would not shock me if this isn't just identical to Tom Ford. If you are somebody who loves those pinky nudes, it's a beautiful, beautiful color, and I would grab it before the Aladdin Collection's gone. Now let's get to the misses that was going to originally be this collab, and they are all from Dior, unfortunately. This is the Dior Skin Nude Illuminizer Blush, and this is in the coral color. Alli got the kind of magenta pink color. So the thing about this, you guys, is first of all, it's just not a good color for me, and once I got it, I really thought by looking at it online that it would just be like life, because it's a luminizer and I could wear it as a blush. I knew I was going to obviously wear it as a highlighter, but on my skin, it looks clowny. I just look, it's too much. And the weird thing is, you really have to work to build it up to see anything, but then it's like there's a tipping point and you look like a clown. Like it's very difficult. When there's not enough on, it doesn't look like you finished. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not fantastic. And you know, here's the color. It swatches on my finger like it's got a lot of pigment, but with a brush, it's just not the same. And there's just something off about this color. Obviously, somebody could probably pull this color off perfectly that has different skin than I do. I bet somebody with darker skin tones, this would probably look absolutely stunning on them, but it's just not right for me, which of course just means it's not right for me. You might love this. The other thing about this though is that it was not cheap, and it's just very cheap packaging. I know it's got this beautiful Dior, you know, the top of it, but it's plasticky and super light, and I was just sort of, I don't know, I wasn't really that excited about the packaging given the price. So that is the first miss for me. The other two are eyeshadows from Dior, and they're a recent launch, and they're both the trios. Now one is called Earthy Canvas and the other one is called Coral Canvas, and I'm going to show them to you guys. In the pan, they look absolutely stunning, and if you like Dior eyeshadow, you probably will love this, but maybe it's user error and I just don't know how to use them well, but they will swatch okay with my fingers. Like, I think that they look okay with my fingers, but once I go in with a, see that is me really going into those eyeshadows, right? When I go in with a brush, I practically get no color. and I'm not talented enough to build and build and build until I get a look. It's just, I need eyeshadow that's really user-friendly, and I don't mean that it has to go wha-bam and, you know, that kind of stuff, but it needs to be a little bit more than this. Now, I will say that this middle color in both of them is really, really pretty. It's one of those that you can just pop it on the middle of your lid and it just looks like, whoo, it's so pretty, but this isn't worth it for that one color, obviously. Now, let me show you Coral Canvas. This was the other one. What a stunning set of colors, right? And again, they look, I mean, they look like they're gonna be something, right? And they're just not. So these were definitely a miss for me, and there was no way I was gonna be able to do a full video on these three products because I was like, I don't really like them. So there they are, unfortunately, in my miss pile. 2 more hits, we done. And I did talk about this in my new discoveries, but I wanted you guys to see it in action. This is the Grande Drama Mascara. And I'm hoping you're looking at a split screen right now of me putting it on because I wanted you to see how just impactful of a mascara it is. I love this so much, even though I have a bag full of mascara from Mascara Madness. Of course I discovered this right after Mascara Madness. Anyway, this is so beautiful, and it has castor oil in it, and I think that's fantastic. You use castor oil typically at night if you use that to nourish your eyelashes and your eyebrows. This is so cool because you can use it during the day. It's $25, so I consider that to be luxury. So this is definitely a huge hit of a new launch of a mascara. And then the last thing in the hits is also by Grande, and it is the Brow Fill. This has brow boosting peptides and fibers, and it is one of those typical little, you know, brow filling mascaras. I got it in the color Light, and I just really like this. If you're somebody that likes Boy Brow from Glossier, if you like the Tom Ford, if you like the Benefit Gimme Brow, it's kind of along those lines. It's got some fibers. I don't feel like crazy amount of product is on there. Like I wipe off the tip of it, but I don't have to really get rid of a ton of stuff before I can start working on my eyebrows, which is nice. It's just kind of foolproof. I go in and I'm able to, it's all I used on my brows today, and I'm able to kind of fluff up my brows, fill them in because they're definitely sparse. I over plucked in the 90s and I'm paying for it now. I definitely have some bald spots. I'm losing like some of my tail and that kind of stuff. And I just feel like it gives me, I don't know, age appropriate brows. And I'm in the color Light. And I just think it's nice and pretty and soft and fluffy for summer. It sticks around all day. It's just a really, really good launch from Grande. Okay, guys, those are all my hits and misses of current released luxury makeup. I want to reiterate that there is a drugstore video coming. I have been testing a bunch of drugstore makeup. I have some really fantastic finds, and honestly, I have some makeup from the drugstore that I've been picking to wear after I've tested it over some of my luxury stuff. So I'm super excited. That video is coming very soon, so it's not all about luxury. So I hope that this was helpful in some way. I hope you guys will pop over and watch Alli. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon.